So in today's video, I've scoured the internet and spent over $350 on some of the most interesting, strangest, and straight up cursed LEGO knockoff products. We're also going to test each one so we can decide if they are popping or need dropping. Starting off with this ninja sword, which is actually made up of these weird tiny brick pieces that snap together as normal, but also attached together on each side using these little grooves. So once a lot of them are connected together, it actually feels pretty solid. But like a real ninja, let's test it on some fruits. Okay, so even though it did break a little bit, I'd say this sword is popping. Next up, we have this little collection of known store brands, made by Lele Brother. Bruh, I like how the logo even has the same styling as the Lego one. But anyway, the set came with the famous fast restaurant place, McDonald's, featuring the big M logo and a burger on top of the roof. And down below, they actually have a sitting area next to a tiny version of Ronald McDonald. I low-key used to be scared of him when I was a kid, I'm not gonna lie. We also have another fast food place called KFE. I like how they kept the original logo, but they just gave him sunglasses. This one also has a little balcony and some sitting area inside. We also got the famous sports shop, Nake, with a big shoe on the roof, which actually has the perfect spot to fit a minifig. And finally, we got a Walmart, which has a couple of trees, a fountain, some shopping aisles, and this big shopping trolley on the roof, which also perfectly holds a minifig. All of these stores actually click into place together to create a little shopping high street. Honestly, even from far away, they look kind of good. The Nake set also came with this cursed minifig riding a skateboard. Hey yo, he's still got some skills though. I'd say these are popping as the names are funny and the attention to detail is actually quite good. Next, I wanted to buy some minifigs, so I copped a pair of these. They came flat packed like something you order from IKEA, but once put together, they've got 12 separate joints and a lot of these different realistic hand gestures to choose from. Oh yeah, also I lost the head for the yellow one, but luckily a normal minifig head fits perfectly. Bruh, look how smooth the movements are. And now we can throw up different gang signs at the ops. Yo, you can literally play rock, paper, scissors with them. Oh damn, I actually lost. Or you could just, try to recreate the worm. Sheesh, my man is moving. Okay, that took way too long to make. Also, you can put these hands on normal minifigs as well, though it does look a bit cursed. These little things are straight up popping. I also got a handful of these colourful minifigs. Guys, what the heck? They actually gave me 2 right arms for this pink minifig. And you can use them to colour match to your sets. Comment below how many colourful minifigs you can see right now. I bet you can't see all of them. Or you can randomly mix them together to make it look like a 5-year-old has designed them. I'd say these are popping. I also remember always playing with the glow-in-the-dark minifigs when I was a kid, so I bought these fake ghost ones to test if they actually work. So I tried putting the ghost outfit on my minifig, and now the head is literally stuck inside. But I still want to see if they glow in the dark, so we need to let them charge up in the sun for a bit first. But while we wait, this is a balloon house set, which is a fake version of the Lego Up set. It's a bit flimsy, but they use these transparent pieces and chains to create the illusion of the house flying, which is kind of cool, I guess. It also came with these 2 minifigs, which low-key look weird and nothing like the original thing, especially this random old man. Back in my day, we didn't have flying houses. Oh, shush, mate, honestly. We also got the big bird and the dog from the movie, but I do want to test if it actually flies. Yeah, I don't think this set can actually fly, guys. Well, the set needed dropping anyways because the minifigs are just straight up cursed. Now I felt like building something scary, so I went ahead and bought Demogorgon from Stranger Things. Or if you're British, bit odd, innit? Honestly, the detail on this knockoff set is actually pretty good. It's got movable limbs, so you can pose it in whatever way you want. He's also got a creepy looking rib cage, and these nails which are actually kind of held in place using an illegal building technique. And even these saliva pieces dripping from his mouth because he's hungry from a burger from the local McDonald's. So good. But imagine leaving this creature on your bedside table and just seeing this as the first thing when you wake up. A little bit scary, but I'd say this one is popping. And to finish off the Stranger Things theme, I also copped this $33 set. But this knockoff set is actually a pain to build, and the parts keep coming loose and falling apart. One of the knee joints even broke when building. I'd already say this set needs dropping, and I don't even want to finish building it. But luckily, we can let the Demogorgon clean up the mess. I think the fake ghost minifigs have enough sun energy now, so let's go to a pitch black room and see if they work. Yo, no way, they actually work! So this is an $11 set, and once built, it can attach to your wrist, and by pushing this bar, we can deploy these plastic claws, and then it's very satisfying to pull back the claws and load it again. This is a comparison of what a 6-year-old kid thinks he looks like while wearing these, and then on the right is what it actually looks like in real life. I am 23, by the way, don't judge me, but I don't think this set was designed for adults, as my hands are just a bit too big for it, so my pinky finger just has to chill outside of it, and a wristband barely fits my hand. But I do have more of these track pieces lying around, so I can make it slightly bigger. The whole thing is powered by these rubber bands, and the original one isn't the strongest. So I went to the store and bought some new strong thick boy rubber bands, and once we replaced the old one, it's actually way stronger. So obviously, let's see what we can cut with it. A piece of paper. Bruh, these are actually quite sharp. What about a banana? And an apple? Yeah, these things don't really feel like a toy anymore. Don't try this at home, please. You can also replace the blades with other things. Now there's 3 minifigs, which can now be used as an actual weapon against your enemies. What the heck? One of the stormtroopers actually left some paint behind, but I think my hand is going a bit numb from wearing this thing, so I'm gonna take it off. But I'd say that this is definitely popping. We also have this knockoff Wally set. Bruh, they just slapped these low quality screenshots from the movie on the side of the box. And this fake set is actually a copy of a Wally Lego set released in 2015, which is a retired product now. Even though this one is fake, the build quality is actually decent, and I'm surprised they even kept the copyrighted decorated tiles. The tracks are quite satisfying to look at when they roll over your hand. You can also open this door and use it to store your pasta inside of it. Hey guys, my Wally is making this weird rattling noise and I don't know why. He's also holding this little plant, just like in the movie, though it does look like he needs some watering. Don't worry, I got you, bro. He also low-key looks about the same size as my dogs, so I wonder if I can take him for a walk. Wally was one of my favorite movies growing up, so I'd say this one is poppin'. And while feeling nostalgic, I also cooked up this knockoff Minecraft village set, along with this treehouse set. Sorry, my bad. It's actually DIY World, not Minecraft. And apparently the Xbox One edition, whatever that means. The set itself is alright, I guess. We've got a random cake in the middle, a gate and fences to keep some animals in, some torches, and carrots that are just fully above the ground. The house actually has a working door, but you can also open the whole thing and pretend that you're inside of it. And this very legit THT block. I guess they didn't want to name it TNT due to copyright reasons, but we all know that if you ignite actual in-game TNT, bad things happen. So let's try lighting this one. Yeah, this definitely isn't a TNT block. Oh my gosh, guys, the TNT block is literally on fire. Don't try this at home. Instead of exploding, it just straight up started to melt. And now my house stinks like burnt plastic. This set actually came with a few of these cursed minifigs, who all look like someone basically tried to draw Minecraft from memory. Then this treehouse set has this random bucket attached to a string. But this entire village is still looking a bit empty, not gonna lie. So I went ahead and spent like $55 on a bunch of random knockoff minifigs. We've got a few of these Mario boys, as well as some Spider-Man characters. Each one came with their own web to sling from, a bunch of these fake Avengers characters, some fake golden Harry Potter minifigs, and then a bunch more of these cursed Minecraft minifigs. Sheesh, now it looks like a family-friendly Christian Minecraft server. We'll say this one is poppin' as well, innit? But I wanted a bit more action, so I copped this tank set, which came with these two soldiers which actually have working knees in their legs. Hey, they can literally get sturdy while on the battlefield. Sheesh, okay, let's go. They also came with a few of these guns, a big sharp knife, some binoculars to spy on their enemies, and even hand grenades. And this water flask that they can use if they get thirsty in the middle of the war. The tank has a rotating turret and a hatch where one of the minifigs can sit in, but the tracks actually barely move, and they keep falling off, so I'ma say this one needs dropping. Bro, the Minecraft world is on fire now, and the man in Lego City is on fire. Build the truck, pump in the water, and off to the rescue. Oh wait, I think they forgot they're literally made out of plastic and they can't even shoot actual water. Don't worry, I got you, fam. Oops, I might have accidentally flooded the village now. But this set is actually a 3-in-1, so we can also build this helicopter instead, and save all the drowning minifigs. Yeah, I'd say this one is poppin'. And more random knockoff minifigs just got delivered. So we got some fake Simpsons, which look pretty accurate to the actual Lego ones. Homer, I got you some of these dusty donuts. Marge. But just don't take Marge's hair off. Bro, that is so cursed. I like your cut, G. But I'd say these are poppin'. We also received a couple of Scooby-Doo minifigs, which are decent quality and came with this square burger. Bruh, it's actually bussin'.
Oh, Wacky, you got me bricked up.
Hey, yo, what you say? I'm dropping these lot. And we also got these Among Us minifigs, just so I could smash them with a hammer because nobody cares about Among Us. That was honestly so satisfying. I want to lay some bricks down, so I got this mini fish tank. It's made up of these tiny bricks, and it actually took me 1 hour and 30 minutes to build. It does come with a fair bit of detail though. Like these scientist minifigs in the tunnel, all the fish swimming around, and even this big fish bone remains in the middle. It also said on the listing that it's meant to be watertight, so let's pour some water in it. Yo, that is actually pretty cool. And it looks like a perfect place for a minifig to swim in. It even has actual lights built in, so it looks even better when it's dark. But we can also use it to make a British cup of tea in it. This works good as a mug. I'd say this one is popping for sure. I just got back to my studio and I can see that my minifig is committing illegal building techniques. And now he's got 5 wanted stars. So I got this fake Lego police set and now we can arrest him. Have fun in jail, mate. Police vehicles also have to be fast to keep up with criminals. So to test it, this is 1 mile per hour. And this is 3 miles per hour. This is 6 miles per hour. Yeah, he's still cruising along. And this is the max 10 miles per hour. Sheesh, mate, look at that thing roll. And it's still really stable. This set is popping. This is a Titanic set that's made up of over 4.4 thousand of these tiny bricks. And it legit took me like 7 painful hours to build. Once I was done, my fingertips low-key really hurt. I mean, just look how small these bricks really are, bro. It even came with this tiny cute little brick separator tool. It's so small, even a normal minifig can hold it. But finally, all the pieces came together to create this decent level of detail on the ship. We have 4 of the funnels, these 2 flagpoles, and a lot of windows along the side of it. We can even see the propellers out of the water. There's even the water plates that the big boy sits on top, along with some water foam and waves along the edges. But we all got the same question. Does it float or sink? So I quickly filled up my bath and carefully placed the Titanic in. Okay, so it kind of floats, but then tips to one side. If anything, this makes it more realistic. So I'd say it's popping. This is for the OGs amongst you who remember this little guy from my last products video. And if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Now it's time for a relaxing bath. The things I do for content, you guys. And while we have the water ready, I also cooked up this Warship. It has these movable turrets, and the listing actually says that the set comes with 2 personal children. I really hope they meant the minifigs, floats. But anyway, let's see if it floats. Yeah, not great at all. Okay, so this Warship actually comes with wheels instead, and it's meant to be used on the ground. So I'd say it gets the pass, and it's popping. But on the topic of military, I also copped this army base, which comes with barbed wire everywhere that will stop any minifigs trying to climb over the fence. And then we have a lot of these guns just lying around, as well as some mounted machine guns. It even came with a spring-powered mortar that actually shoots these little missiles. The base is a bit empty though. Luckily, we got some minifigs that arrived on top of this motorbike, along with a little army dog. I'd say this one is popping, and I kind of wish I had it when I was a kid, not gonna lie. But can it survive this Lego knockoff shotgun? Okay, so you load up these shotgun shells, put them inside of the shotgun, and then just pull the trigger. Yeah, so the shotgun is a bit weak. It didn't really do any real damage to the base, but it still looks cool, so I'd say it's popping. Yo, so in this video, I've searched the internet and spent over $600 buying the most random, interesting, and strange Lego knockoffs. And we're going to be thoroughly testing each one to decide if they are popping or need dropping. So warm up your hands, because we have a lot of building to do. Okay, so we're going to start with the smallest number of pieces and work our way up to the biggest sets throughout the video. So that means the first knockoff set is these simple plates. They come with 6 pieces in total, but they're actually all connected to a USB cable. And if we add some power, the integrated LEDs will turn on. So now we have a bunch of these plates that actually light up. They do look super cool with the lights off. And you can even light up your entire mouth with them. Do not actually put any Lego pieces in your mouth though. I'm a YouTuber, so I'm allowed. And just for fun, I also ordered some extra colors too. The plates can be connected to other Lego pieces, by the way, but only from the top, as the LEDs cover the whole bottom. You could even simulate some police lights with these, I guess. But overall, they work as advertised and look great for decoration, so I'd say these are popping. Okay, this wouldn't be a knockoff video if we didn't include any minifigs. So next I bought this big box with a bunch of them. There's like 40 to be exact. And they all look a little bit weird. Like some of the faces are just straight up cursed. They're all meant to be superhero themed, I think. But there's some random ones like this alien minifig. Bro really thinks he's a hero. Not to mention they just used an actual triangle plate piece for the cape, which is a bit weird. But also comes with 10 random accessories, which is basically a selection of different tools that they can use to fight crime, I guess. But yeah, their faces alone are legit gonna give me nightmares tonight. So for that reason, I'd say this one needs dropping. Wow, so much for being superheroes and they can't even fly. Okay, so this next product is the result of what happens if you take 2 really popular toy brands and mix them together. And it's Play-Doh blocks. So this particular set is a fire station. And first we need to attach all the blocks together, just like any Lego set. But then this is where the clay part comes in, because we have to use it to make some of the smaller details, like this big text for the building.
It is meant to look like this, but mine looks a bit different.
The set also comes with a couple of these Play-Doh characters that you have to load up with clay and then squeeze. That's so satisfying. Bro's got actual noodle limbs. And the water hydrant can also be used to make some water dough. Alright, and just like that, we have a fire station finished. Now it's time for the taste test.
Ah, it's so salty.
But yeah, I think mixing interlocking plastic bricks with Play-Doh is a dub idea. So I'd say this is poppin'. So next is this collection of tiny bricks, and they can be put together to make this 89-piece pizza. It even comes with a bunch of toppings on it, and all of it very easily fits in the palm of your hand. There's also a mini hot dog if you prefer that, and the glizzy itself is made up from a bunch of these circle bricks.
Okay, yeah, that is kind of gross actually.
Then there's a tiny version of a burger. I'm not gonna lie, this does look very tasty. Alright bro, just put the fries in the bag. So yeah, got some of them too. And the drink to go along with it. But yeah, now we have our very own tiny fast food collection. And surprisingly, they're all made up of more pieces than it seems. So I'd say these are popping. Alright, and a bonus product that uses these tiny bricks is this Polaroid camera set. It's made up of 802 pieces, but it's got some good details on it, like this viewfinder that you can kinda look through, or this picture dispenser tray that contains an actual portrait of some random brick person. But I wanted to compare it to the real thing, so I also bought this actual Polaroid camera. But for legal reasons, I think they had to change the name to Moruroid? Yeah, don't ask me. But anyway, let's load up the real one with some film and see if it works. Alright, we'll leave it here to develop and check it out later in the video. Hey yo, by the way, if you like what I'm wearing, you can cop it right now on blokers.shop. Your aura points will skyrocket as soon as you put it on, trust me. Okay, back to the video. Though I wish the knockoff set was slightly bigger, I'm still gonna say it's popping. And as a bonus, I also copped this Polaroid bag so I can always keep them together now. I think I just unlocked unlimited drip level. Okay, so the next one on the list is this 127-piece set.
What the heck is this thing? Oh wait, I think we can actually open it. Wait, no, this cannot be what I think it is.
Yeah, I think you can safely assume why this one needed dropping hard. Next is a product that's probably older than everyone watching this video right now. These are Stickle bricks, and they were first invented in 1969.
Wow, that actually feels very satisfying.
They work slightly different to your normal Lego bricks, but they still give you the ability to basically build anything you want. Like you can make a car, or this flower, or a strange looking bird. They even come with some minifigs, if you can even call them that. It's basically just a head on top of some bricks.
Okay, that's just kind of creepy.
But I guess the idea here is for it to be super simple. But maybe maybe it's too simple. I'd say they need dropping.
And just like that, I made all the boomers watching this video really angry.
But okay, so since this video cost me quite a lot to make, it only made sense to order some knockoff Lego mini pieces to make it feel more worth it. So this is what 140 fake Lego dollar bills looks like. So now I can make it rain, but just on a slightly smaller scale. But all of these knockoff pieces cost me over 21 real life dollars.
But you could get the same amount of actual legit Lego pieces for like 10 bucks.
So even though these look legit, I'd say they need dropping because they are like double the price. Wow, brick inflation hit hard. Alright, moving on, we've got another set to build. And this one is made up of 150 pieces. Okay, so it has what looks like a clock in the middle. Then there's a bunch of these weird red cylinders. And some banana pieces at the top with a flame. Oh wait. Okay, so this is a bunch of knockoff Lego brick pieces. There's 200 of them to be exact, and they're meant to look like actual house bricks. So I wanted to combine all of them together and see how big of a tower I can build.
Wow, okay, yeah, this thing is kind of huge.
So yeah, they look exactly like advertised and work like any other Lego brick. These are popping for sure. Alright, this next one is probably one of the creepiest builds from this video. It's a collection of these cursed looking monsters. Though to be fair, some of them could be kind of cute, like this snail one. But then some of them are much weirder, like this one has a mouth nearly the size of its body. So all of these are actually originally from a game, and I wanted to give it a go. Bruh, I mean, this game literally isn't even that scary. Alright, but I do actually kind of like these, so I'ma say they're popping. Okay, but I think we need to take a break from building weird stuff. So instead, I wanted to find the most normal knockoff set possible. This is a block tech farm. It comes with some animals like pigs, cows, horses, and even a little dog. Hey, yo, why is bro growling at me? But the pigs actually feel really satisfying to hold in your hand.
Oh, yes.
The set also comes with a lorry and this tractor with a trailer that can be used to transport your animals.
What the dog doing?
Alright, and then the minifigs come with a bunch of pieces, and once assembled, they literally have chunks missing from their heads, unless you use hair or hat pieces to fill them in. And overall, the set feels quite flimsy, and some things don't work properly, like the door that doesn't fully shut, or the roof tiles that fall off quite easily. So for that reason, I'm gonna say this one is dropping, or smashing, I guess. Alright, so I'm actually excited to try this next product. The whole thing has nearly 450 pieces, and it assembles in a slightly different way to Lego, but this also means that it can be built fairly big. So once we finish attaching the tracks to it, we end up with this massive roller coaster. So let's whack some batteries inside and turn it on. Yeah, that thing actually moves pretty fast, and the double loop in the middle is really cool. But I wanted to see if we could attach a knockoff minifig to it and take it for a spin. So even though this thing is a bit of a faff to build, I'd say it's popping because it looks good once finished and it works really well. Right, and since we're on the topic of fast things, next are these pullback cars. Right, let's pull them both back and see how fast they go.
Wow, that was so bad. I'm just gonna leave them right there.
Okay, so next is a knockoff set that is also based off a real item, just like the Polaroid was. So this time it's something a bit more recent, because it's a Nintendo Switch. It's got a big display in the middle with a game on it, and the whole body looks quite accurate to a real thing. But the best part is that the Joy-Cons are removable, and they actually click back into place, which makes it so satisfying to use. They even included some really small details like this plus icon on the right side or the volume buttons on the top, and it does make a cool decoration piece for sure. So this one right here is popping. Right, I want to build this next set without saying what it is.
Okay, this has to be the biggest single sheet instruction manual ever. Look at the size of this thing.
And I want you guys to see if you can guess what it's meant to be. Alright, so maybe some of you got the reference, but it's a set designed from this one popular meme. I mean, at least it was popular back in my day. Bruh, this made me feel a bit old, so I'd say it needs dropping. Nah, wait, because I really like the design. Okay, so I'm making a wild call and saying that it's neither popping or dropping, but it's holding, because it's just neutral. Bruh. Okay, so this next set only uses transparent pieces for the builds. This dinosaur Loki looks goofy with his long legs, but the main feature is that everything lights up. Whoa, we got a mad party in here. So if you ever wanted to play with Lego in the dark, this is your chance. There's also some fully transparent minifigs included, and they can actually be placed on top of the light brick. Sheesh, bro is looking lit right now. Nice, I'd say this is quite a unique concept, so I think it's popping.
Right, I think we should check on the Polaroid. Yo, that actually looks really good. Nice, I'm definitely keeping this one.
And as a bonus in this video, I wanted to test out one of Lego's biggest ops, Playmobile. But okay, I'm not gonna lie. The building process was very satisfying. And this set is basically a giant pirate ship. It comes with some minifigs and a fully working cannon. But let's fill up the bath and see if bros can actually float.
Hey, hey, and up she rises.
Alright, fair enough. This was actually my first ever Playmobile set. The quality is pretty good though, so I'd say this one is popping. Okay, this next set costs just over $70, and I'd say it's a really interesting one. It's made up of nearly 900 pieces.
No way, this set actually comes with carbon fiber parts. And I guess they used carbon fiber for these because it's a lot stronger than your generic plastic.
And once we attach all of the legs to the main body, we end up with this big robot dog. It actually kind of looks like the real robot made by Boston Dynamics, but they're kind of creepy. So it comes with this remote, which can be used to control the whole thing. You can point it in any direction you want to, and it will literally just straight up walk there. I also really like how the feet have built-in rubber band suspension to maximize the grip. But let's use some of the bricks we have to see how good it is at obstacles. Okay, I actually really like this thing. Like, yeah, it's a bit slow, but the concept is really cool. And he's just such a good boy. So it's definitely popping in my opinion. And the next product is actually remote controlled as well. It's just slightly bigger this time around, coming in at over 1,700 pieces.
Guys, look how long these tracks are. It looks like a snake. Oh, we could use it as an actual bracelet for the big thing.
Alright, now we have to attach the string to it, which is really annoying and kind of tricky to do. But once done, it will let us control the claw. Right, so yeah, we have this really big crane. Legit, this thing is a lot bigger than I expected, not gonna lie. And even though it's a knockoff, it still costs like $130. So let's see if it was worth the money. Okay, then we just tighten this claw. Hey, nice. Yeah, it looks like it picked it up pretty easily. But we need something heavier to properly test it. So what a better way to push it to the limits than to try and lift a different massive knockoff set. So this one is just over 1,600 pieces in total. Alright, let's stop wasting time and let's get to building. And we end up with this big boy, dinosaur boy. It does actually look really cool, and everything on it is movable. Though they did send me a blue piece instead of a green one by mistake. But let's ignore that for now and see if the crane can actually lift this thing. Okay, so let's lower the claw and then tighten it. And
Oh.
It looks like the gear is slipping because the dinosaur is just too heavy. But what if we just try his head instead? Hey, that seemed to work. We just casually have a crane holding a dinosaur head. Okay, so I think this dino boy has been through enough, so it deserves to be popping. Alright, thank you all for watching.